Would you walk away from $20 million in the prime of his career? It's exactly what Barry Sanders did. Today I'll be speaking about the legendary running back Barry Sanders and the selflessness that drove him to become an inspiration and an icon. I've always been a fan of Barry Sanders ever since I can remember, even wearing his number as a child in sports. I also had the pleasure of meeting Barry Sanders in Stillwater in 2011. Sanders has set countless records, scored hundreds of touchdowns, as well as been awarded many, as well as received many awards in his career. On his path to Hall of Fame greatness, Sanders displayed perseverance and humility. His humility set an unrivaled example for children, adults, and athletes of all ages. Sanders grew up in a small house in Wichita, Kansas. He was born to Shirley and William Sanders, a carpenter and a nurse. His father was very strict and worked many blue-collar jobs. Barry spent many of his childhood summers working with his father roofing. And while most kids his age would find the work distasteful and be upset about it, Barry was enthusiastic about the opportunity to both work with his father and also to learn the craft of roofing. He played football at Wichita North High School, and he lost his starting role at running back when he was a sophomore to his brother Byron. It wasn't until the fourth game of his senior season that he regained the starting running back position. When given the short opportunity, he made the most of it, and he rushed for over 200 yards in his final 7 games of the season, earning All-State honors. In his final regular season game at Wichita North, he came within 33 yards of setting the state rushing title. But with his team up 35-12 in the fourth quarter, he was given the opportunity to go back in the game and get the title. He declined and said that his team was in the playoffs the following week, and he didn't want to risk injury and risk his team's success. With his ridiculous 10.2 yards per carry on the season, Barry was sure to get scholarship offers from all of the biggest universities in the nation. But because of his short stature, he only received 3 scholarships, one to Emporia State, one to Tulsa, and one to Oklahoma State. He accepted the scholarship to Oklahoma State and played for the Cowboys from 1986 to 1988. He began his career behind All-American running back Thurman Thomas and has awaited his turn to be the feature back. But when he was given that opportunity, he took full advantage of it. Sanders excelled when he became the starter and put up astonishing record-setting numbers. According to ESPN, his 1998 campaign has been titled the greatest individual season in college football history. Barry's 1988 record-setting statistics included averaging 238 yards per game, scoring 37 touchdowns, and racking up over 2,600 rushing yards. All records that stand to this day, 26 years later. Sanders was awarded the prestigious Heisman Trophy for the most outstanding player in 1988. But he was reluctant to go to the presentation and only did so after coercion from OSU officials and also CBS. He even stated before the ceremony that he hoped Rodney Peete, a USC quarterback, would win the award. After his Heisman-winning junior season, Barry declared for the NFL draft and was selected 3rd overall by the Detroit Lions. He performed wonderfully in the league and was the first player in NFL history to rush for over 1,000 yards in his first 10 seasons. And in 1997, he joined only a handful of other players to rush for over 2,000 yards. He was known for his modesty, and after scoring a touchdown, he would find the nearest official and hand him the football, something that I always appreciated. He shocked the league and retired in his prime and left over $20 million in salary bonuses and endorsements on the table in doing so. And when asked about forgoing these lucrative deals, Barry simply stated, "I value my privacy over endorsements." Barry was inducted into the Pro and College Football Hall of Fame in 2004, cementing his place in football history. Barry has made an incredible mark on sports history. He's a humble, caring player who only wants to see his team succeed, and in doing so, set a precedent for sportsmanship and dedication. Barry's legacy continues to live on, proof being in the recent 25th anniversary of the EA Sports game Madden, where Barry was chosen to be the cover athlete, beating out other legendary players like Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, and Ray Lewis. A rare combination of talent and level-headedness, Barry will forever be remembered as one of the greatest athletes in sports history.